Okay. Hey, hi Hari. How are you?
Hi Vasu, I'm good. Hope you are doing good.
Yeah, correct. And so we can start with your self intro.
Hi Vasu, my name is Hari. I have overall experience of 8+ years and 2.3 years experience in Scrum Master. Currently or lastly worked in PayPal as a Scrum Master. Overall experience in PayPal alone is 5 years and Scrum Master is 2.3 years. Previously worked in many organizations like Accenture, Hexaware, TCS, in multiple banking projects and sanctions.
Okay. Mhm. Okay. 1 minute. Okay. Coming to the question. What is the Scrum according to you, Hari?
Scrum is a lightweight framework which uses the Agile methodology to bring the results.
Okay. Okay, good. So, coming to the meetings. So, what are the Scrum events you know?
Scrum events, actually there is 5. The sprint, which will be the starting point, then the sprint planning, which will be the next point, and then the daily Scrum. After that, sprint review, then the retrospective.
Okay. Hmm. 1 minute.
Yeah.
So, what are the qualities of a Scrum Master?
Qualities of a Scrum Master, he should be humble. He should be protecting the team. He has to help the team whenever there is an impediments. Um, uh, and for now, that's all I know.
Okay. 1 minute. Okay. Moving to the next question. So, how will you track your impediments in your project?
Impediments can be checked in daily Scrum and also in the retrospective.
Okay. Okay.
If the team is, if you are, as a daily Scrum, it happens, they can speak about the what happened the yesterday and today and what they're going to face, what they faced impediment in the yesterday, so that we can discuss in that. And in the end of the sprint review, in the retrospective, we can speak the impediments, what has been done in the sprint, and we can rectify in the next.
Okay. So, what are the different estimation techniques you know?
Estimation, there is, as per my company which I'm working now, we are using like planning poker and t-shirt sizing.
Okay, good. So how will you conduct a sprint planning? Can you explain in detail?
Sprint planning actually happens in the start of the week, like the sprint day one. So all the Scrum team has to be present in the call. And before that, there will be a product backlog refinement meeting with the development team and Scrum Master and product owner. Once it has been refined, then the sprint planning happens. In sprint planning, development team will take the meeting and start to estimate with the story points, breaking down the epic into story points and dividing into subtasks. With the estimation, the planning poker methodology will be used. And in that, once everything is settled, like if the story points is higher or lower, speaking with the team, knowing the higher high or mid or low, prioritizing the user story, the development team will give the story points. And once everything is settled, we can use the Jira to assign the story to the team, and we can complete the sprint plan.
Okay.
And also we use capacity planning for the team strength to identify how much story points can be done.
Okay. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, so what is the outcome of a retrospective meeting?
Retrospective helps us to look back the previous impediments and the obstacles which made the sprint to held little back or made the developing team to have a little obstacle on the user story, which helps to not to happen in the next story and plan for the next story, next sprint. Sorry.
Okay.
To be in short, it helps us to know the root cause for the root cause analysis for the impediment.
Okay, 1 minute. Okay. So what are the things you have on DOR? Can you tell us some examples?
DOR?
Yeah.
It's a definition of ready. So what are all we gonna start in the sprint planning? It all starts with the definition of ready, where we are making a ready with the product backlog, then moving the product backlog into a sprint backlog, then achieving the sprint goal. So it is the initial point where everything starts. Definition of ready. It's an entry criteria.
Okay. Okay. So who writes a user story in your project? And do you know how to write a user story?
User story is totally with the product owner. So once the refinement, product backlog refinement is over and the product backlog is with the PO, he creates a epic story. That epic story will be subcategorized into a user story. That user story will be then subtasked by the development team with the estimation and capacity planning. then working with the sprint goal.
Sorry, I missed the first part. So who writes user story you are telling?
User story is okay, user story is divided by product owner.
Okay, so what is the format for writing a user story?
Format for writing user story is to see what all the acceptance criteria is there. Once the user story is like if there is if for example, if there is an meeting going on with the user story, there is like login page, logout page, then there is a payment page, then there is an art card, then there is an front end designing. So everything will be coming into an user story, but that will be segregated depends upon the estimation with the development team.
Okay. Okay. So what are the sprint metrics you used in a project?
Sprint metrics normally like task time to ship, then velocity, then completing the sprint goal, customer satisfaction, and so on.
Okay, good. Okay. So as a Scrum Master, can you tell one real-time challenge you faced?
One real-time challenge. I have many real-time challenges actually in my current thing. When I joined, when I moved to the Scrum Master with a new team, it has been it is a starting point where there will be a process will be to learn and do the thing everything in the right way, but it was very slow. The velocity which we are going was at the rate of like story points we are doing like around 15 to 20, but the management was needing or pushing us to go for like 35 to 40, but initially it was not happening. We went through an meeting with the development team and we checked with them what is happening around the user stories, why it is taking so much of time. Is there we can subcategory and divide the story points internally, people who can do the story points faster. We asked a suggestion to the developing team. Once they started to do the meeting like this kind of stuff, they were no around who is in the who knows what to do in a speedy way, so that they segregated their work internally to in a long run, and gradually from 15 to 20 story points we went to 35 to 40 story points.
Okay. Do you think like this will you are mentioning like velocity increasing, right? So will the velocity increasing the velocity increase the productivity? Do you think it is a yes or no?
For short run, it is a collapse. For long run, it can slowly increase. Short run, it won't work. Long run, people can understand. People can understand what they are going to do, how it's going to work. They can come and rectify with their mistakes, so that in long run, whatever the velocity is being required, they can achieve. But in short run, it will collapse the sprint even.
Okay. What is a sprint according to you?
Sprint is a time box event which helps the finish the given sprint goal in a given time.
Okay. 1 minute. So what are the advantages and disadvantages of Agile?
Advantages of agile is very adaptive, respond to change. It can be used in big companies with a big product, where there will be a big team handling a big product. Mostly the agile is used normally 80 to 90% in IT firms. And the disadvantages is it cannot be used in small teams. You cannot take it to a tight spot to complete the work.
Okay.
But Scrum you can use in the small team, and you can implement it, and you can get the work done. It's for the agile is a small, bigger team usage, and the Scrum is for small team usage.
Okay, fine. So consider a situation during sprint review. Okay. Okay. No, I will just skip that part. Okay, 1 minute. Okay. So the next question is, see, you are working on a 10-day sprint. Okay, that means 2 week sprint, and you are receiving a story. Just I'm telling the situation. So you are receiving a story in the last day of the sprint to test. Okay, and then the testers are finding that there is a defect. Okay, in that story.
Okay.
So what will you do in this situation?
So the team has found a defect already?
Yeah. See, they have found it in the last day only. They have found it. So as a Scrum Master, what you will do?
Okay. We'll speak with the development team and the testing team whether we can rectify it by the 9th, by like if it started today, I will ask the team like whether it can be rectified by today, or it needs some time. So whatever the development team and testing team is telling the points, like if they can complete it by today, like in 2 or 3 hours, we can, I think we can go ahead and complete it. But if there is an already our sprint is been pending and this has been coming into an end, ask with the team like if there anybody is trying to share with the team if they already completed their sprint, ask them the team, and if they are okay, and if they are thinking that they can do this user story, we can complete it, because as a business we can't say that at the end of the day like we can't do as we are doing in this sprint. Let's see what we can pitch in and see what we can do. If we can complete it by that day itself, we can complete and given to the give to the team who are required that. If not, then we can put into the next sprint and ask the product owner like, see, this is the thing going on, and we found out this, but this takes time. So I think we can do in the next sprint.
Good. Okay. 1 minute. Okay. So who owns the deliverables?
Deliverables. You mean the release?
No, the deliverables. That means you have deliverables, right? Yeah, I'm talking about, see, each sprint you are delivering something, correct? So the delivery, who is going to own?
Exactly.
Who will be owning the delivery?
Delivery is owned by the Scrum team.
Okay, good.
I mean the development team.
Yes.
Because ultimately they have to deliver the final product, right?
Yeah, correct. So
only they deliver, we can go for the release.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going to the next question. So backlog prioritization technique, you know. Can you mention anyone? Backlog prioritization technique.
In my in my company now we are using the Moscow, like must, should, could, how.
What is the last part? Must, should, could. What is the last part?
Won't.
Yeah.
Won't.
Okay, good. Any other prioritization technique you know apart from that?
Apart from that, there is many, but I don't remember.
Okay, no problem.
There are many techniques for that, but I don't remember now, sir.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so in Jira, how will you create a sprint?
Normally go into the space page and start creating the daily meeting. Gathering with the adding the other team members.
Okay, 1 minute. Okay, do you know how to close a sprint in Jira?
I think once the PO done the review with no defect, it can be closed in Jira at the end. I think PO will do the closing.
What is PU?
PO.
Okay.
Product owner.
Okay. Okay, fine. So where to see the Scrum board in Jira?
I think in the left side, in the reports. If you go into the space region, inside there will be like board which shows you every reports, which shows everything, what has been doing and what has been going.
Okay. So how do you use Confluence as a Scrum Master?
Normally, what I do now in my current organization is that we use it to put my whatever MOMs or meeting scheduled or the video calls whichever is been happening, which will be uploaded in the Confluence. Or I can also internally integrate with the Jira, and which shows the burn down, burn up chart and the other reports, which helps the team members to see the what's happening day to day events and everything transparently, and helps the team to know where we are now and what we are doing, everything. So in that way, I can use the Confluence.
Okay. So do you have any questions for me, Hari?
Thank you.
Okay.
It was really a good session.
Yeah, thank you. And okay, Hari. And I'm good. So 1 minute.
Thank you.